Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ariel and today we're going to take these cabinets and we're going to make them look like this. I used 2 coats of the General Finishes Gel Stain in Antique Walnut, and I am just so thankful that they are not that horrible golden honey color that they used to be, because this is how I felt every time I walked into the kitchen. My eyes! So if you want your cabinets to look like this, then keep watching. So first I'm going to show you everything I purchased for this project, which in the end cost me around $100. So we have drop cloths to protect your floors and counters, gloves, and a lot of them, crud cutter gloss off, scour pads, sanding blocks, tack cloths, General Finishes Antique Walnut Gel Stain, a pack of foam brushes, Minwax water-based wipe-on poly in clear satin, microfiber cloths, and new cabinet poles. So the first thing you're going to want to do is put frog tape around your cabinets. I have tried both frog tape and painter's tape and have found that frog tape works much better in keeping paint or stain from bleeding through. Trying to do anything with a toddler. We didn't film this next step, but when you remove your cabinet doors, make sure that you label the doors and hardware so you can easily put them back together later on. Now that my cabinets are off, I'm going to put down a drop cloth, which is a very important step. They are only $1 each, and trust me, without these, you're going to get stain on your floor and it is nearly impossible to remove, so buy like 5 of these. Next, you're going to need to wear gloves because we are working with crud cutter, so take a scuff pad and a bowl of crud cutter, don't dilute it, and clean the cabinets really good. Expect to spend a lot of time here if you want your cabinets to look nice. Who knows how many years of dirt we're scrubbing off these things, but they were filthy. After you're done cleaning them with the crud cutter, rinse the cabinets several times with warm water to get all of that cleaner off. You don't want to put stain on your cabinets if there's any cleaner left on them. After you're done rinsing your cabinets, wait about an hour for them to dry. The next step is to sand your cabinets. Now I really wanted to ignore this step. I watched so many YouTube videos trying to find the videos that would tell me not to sand. But after watching about 30 videos, I've learned that sanding is necessary. So I'm sorry. I truly wanted to be able to tell you differently, but it's just what you gotta do if you want your hard work to last. However, on the positive side, you don't have to sand as much as you would if you were using regular stain. You only need a light sanding, just enough to rough up the surface, and it also may help you to wear a mask because breathing in that dust for 2 hours, it was not enjoyable. Make sure you buy tack cloths because there's gonna be dust everywhere and you want to get it all off before you start staining. So we took our tack cloth and wiped all the dust off, which was very satisfying because the hardest part is now over with. It's time to grab your gel stain and a foam brush. Make sure to mix your stain well, and if you don't have a stir stick, hey, a plastic knife works great. Also, wear gloves because this step can be messy and the stain is not easy to get off your hands. Use your foam brush to paint on the stain with light, even strokes and go with the grain. A good tip is to stain the back of the cabinets first, just in case you smudge some of the stain while flipping them onto your painter's pyramids. Then at least it only smudges the back and not the front, where everybody can see. I just want to take a minute and say, if you are a mom of young children, then I invite you to subscribe to my channel, where I create videos to bring laughter to tired and worn out moms. And I think you'll have a lot of fun hanging out with me. I did a lot of research on brushes, and here is what I learned. Foam brushes are best. I actually did buy a $15 brush just to try it out with the stain, and I felt that it didn't go on as smoothly as the foam brush did. In addition, I saw a lot of bad reviews of people trying to use a cloth, and it made their cabinets look streaky. So I decided not to even attempt to try that. I'm sure you guys have also come across the chip brush method, where you apply the stain with a foam brush and then wipe off some of the stain with a chip brush dipped in mineral spirits. In this video, you'll actually notice me doing that, and I totally regret it, so I do not recommend that you use the chip brush method. In the end, it caused my cabinets to look streaky as well. Here's an example of the first coat looking streaky because of the chip brush. So with the second coat, I did not use the chip brush. I suggest that you simply paint on the stain with your foam brush and that's it. No need to wipe it back off. It will look beautiful and smooth this way, and your wood grain will still show through. So here's what my first coat looks like, and I'll apply the second one tomorrow. While researching this project, I saw this tip that said that if you're applying several coats of stain, you can wrap the entire brush in aluminum foil between coats so that you can reuse the brush. I just thought that'd be helpful for you guys, and if you have painter's pyramids, you can flip your cabinet doors over and paint the other side, but otherwise, you're going to need to allow the gel stain 24 hours to dry between coats. Also, if you live in a humid area, or maybe it's a humid day today when you're doing this project, I recommend bringing out a heater and putting it in the room that your cabinets are drying in. This is going to quicken the drying process as humidity will slow it down. After you've reached your desired amount of coats for the gel stain, then it's time to put on your top coat to protect all of your hard work. I did a lot of research and found that water-based top coats are best for this kind of project, and I really liked all of the great reviews that I saw on the Minwax Wipe On Poly, but I especially loved its ease of use. All you need is a cup, a microfiber cloth, and the Minwax. Mix your Minwax well and keep mixing it between coats because the satin will continue to fall to the bottom. So this is what is so great about this stuff. You can simply wipe it on with a microfiber cloth. It's so easy. I'm just going to pour the Minwax into a cup and dip my cloth into it and start wiping. It's very important to do multiple thin coats to get the best outcome. Also, this stuff dries very fast, so you need to work quickly because you can't wipe over it again once it starts drying. I applied 3 coats to the top and 2 coats to the backs. Since this stuff dries so quickly, you only need to wait 2 to 3 hours in between coats. And lastly, wait 24 hours before you reassemble the cabinets, and this is a good time to replace your old hardware. We bought these nickel brush cabinet pulls that fit right back into where the old original hardware had fit, which looks beautiful with the dark wood. And there you have it. It's a lot of work, but totally worth it in the end, as you can see. And you're definitely gonna need at least 3 days of babysitters lined up. If this video helped you in any way, then go ahead and click that like button. And hey, if you wanna learn how to decorate a small home for free or on a low budget, then check out this video right here. Happy staining to you.